Ah, full impro, allez.
Yeah, ça tous qui dansent sur la chanson. Je vois ces images, ça me donne envie de voyager. Quand je vois ça mes remis, je comprends ce que c'est la vie. Tout seul dans un truck, Ils ont découvert plein de choses, ils se sont fait chier aussi, mais ça c'est normal. De toute façon c'est que des moments inoubliables. Ok, ils ont découvert Victoria, cet endroit si insoupiant. Ils ont même surfé, ils ont même pris la vague comme brise de Nice. Ok, tous les deux ils sont enjoués de la vie. Ça c'est un duo, comme t'en as jamais vu. Les aventures de Saad et Romy, tout seul autour de BC. Les aventures de Saad et Romy, tout seul autour de BC. Ok, Saad a sorti sa plus belle moustache. Il voulait faire la meuf à Victoria. Au final, rien s'est passé. Il a dormi dans un truck, tout moisi, tout pourri. Ok.
Bonjour tout le monde. Alors aujourd'hui pour la nouvelle vidéo avec Romy, on fait de l'urbex. C'est très dangereux. On sait pas du tout vers où on va. C'est tellement dangereux, j'ai peur. Ah, je vois un oiseau.
Il est empaillé.
Il est empaillé. Merde. Casse-toi. Vite. Bonjour tout le monde. Je suis perdu. Il y a quelqu'un qui me suit depuis tout à l'heure. Il y a quelqu'un qui me suit. Oh, putain. Ma vie. Hello everybody.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with Saad. This part of the trip we're gonna be in Victoria and Vancouver. We were a little bit hesitant to choose a hostel at first because of COVID and we didn't want to share a room with other people. Mais it turns out there were only like 4 beds in the room and only 2 people were allowed to sleep in here, so we just had a whole room for ourselves. J'ai envie d'explorer. Est-ce que ça va être ça mon lit? Oh, c'est pour ça, regarde le lit. Tu peux pas dormir là.
Ah, il est pas du tout fait.
Ouais, il est pas fait. Ouais!
Fuck yeah.
There's no one else in the room.
And we paid $29.
29. Here's why we're arguing.
So there's 2 beds.
2 beds.
There's that bed, which is right next to the door. And there's this fucking
This little gem right here.
corner view on Victoria. T'es prête?
Ok, donc 1, 2, 3. Ok.
Fuck me.
C'est un jeu psychologique. Il faut réussir à lire l'autre personne.
Je sais, j'ai vu Interact Center. Ah,
Ouais.
t'as toujours pas arrivé à là?
Non.
Laisse tomber.
Tu m'as spoilé.
2, 3.
1, 2,
3.
Il me fait peur. Avec ses gros tétés. Quelque chose que je me suis rendu compte à ce moment-là quand t'as acheté ton béret, c'est qu'on se faisait un peu chier, genre on était dans la rue, on venait juste de manger, and we didn't know what else to do except walk in the streets, and so
Yes.
we went into that store and bought this béret.
When you are in nature, being in nature is enough. But when we arrived in a city, we're like, what do people do in a city?
This béret is a representation of the consumerist society that we live in.
We were so bored that we were just like, let's buy stuff.
Comment tu veux qu'elle soit ton année 2021?
Moi je veux me sentir alignée.
Tu veux te sentir aligné? Ok. Ok.
C'est tout.
Je veux faire des belles rencontres et être surpris mais positivement.
We spent a lot of time in restaurants in this bar that we found. We connected so much on that night.
We just started reading our first conversations on
Ouais.
Messenger that like we were like
Ouais.
2008.
C'est tellement cringe.
It was
So
just so
cringe.
cringe. Do it.
During these 2 weeks and a half, we learned a lot about ourselves and our friendship evolved. Et l'une des premières conversations qu'on a eues,
We talked about relationship, and I
Relation.
thought it was like the perfect moment where we needed to have the talk.
genre, we were gonna sleep in a truck, we were gonna spend 2 weeks and a half together, sleeping sometimes in the same bed. And I didn't even think about it. Mais Saad,
So I felt the urge to like talk about it and
Ouais.
just say, hey, we're not gonna have sex.
ouais. Et je te remercie de m'avoir parlé de ça parce
Yeah.
que en vrai, ça aurait pu créer une ambiguïté. Peut-être qu'on n'aurait pas été très sereins tous les deux.
Communicate, just say everything that is on your heart.
University of Victoria.
Oh
Victoria.
my god, this is so exciting. Alors ici, comme vous pouvez voir, c'est le building de monsieur David F. Strong, très connu pour être strong. Alors, notamment David Fock Strong, de son vrai nom, a appris comment faire de la pâte à modeler à partir de parties humaines. Voilà, merci beaucoup.
Merci Saad.
C'est ça, un voyage c'est plein de compromis. Au début, Romy était un peu low energy.
I felt super tired.
You were tired, which makes total sense.
Yeah, and when we got to Tofino, I just didn't want to socialize with people that I didn't know and that I would never see again.
At some point, I think I was a little annoyed by the fact that you were all the time low energy and we had only 4 days in Tofino. The card story was like, c'était juste la goutte d'eau qui a fait déborder le vase. I wanted to get drunk that night. And we had dinner, and after dinner I was like, yeah, let's play cards!
Ouais.
And you're like, no, I'm down to watch a movie. No, let's play cards!
I decided on a compromise. Let's do both.
And you said, let's play 2 games of
Ouais.
cards and then watch a movie. And that annoyed me so much. It's important to talk about like the bad moments as well. C'était notre seule dispute,
point, ouais.
même pas dispute.
Ouais.
Romy vient de faire pipi, elle vient de faire pipi,
Je voulais faire caca, mais j'ai pas réussi.
t'as fait pipi.
Et voilà, this is the place where we had our last drinks of 2020.
Yes.
2020.
Alors là, on est vraiment fatigué. Romy, sur 10, t'es fatigué à quel point? Regardez ce visage fatigué.
We arrived in Vancouver yesterday evening and we just got into the Airbnb. So today is the first day that I'm actually going out to explore. Saad was too tired to go out, so he's just staying home and I'm just gonna go explore by myself, which I'm actually super happy about because I love visiting cities by myself and I love spending time alone. So I think this is gonna be good for the both of us. I'm feeling pretty tired and drained from this trip and I'm super excited to get home and go back to my habits, my routine. I realize I like traveling, but I don't think I enjoy traveling for a long time and I like settling in places. So I think if I were to travel in the future, I would go to a place and like settle for a few months and then move somewhere else and then settle. But staying like 3 days in a place and moving constantly and staying in hostels and not being able to have a routine and also eating out all the time because I don't have a kitchen to cook, it's really draining as well. I think Vancouver for the both of us was just a way to get energy back by spending time by ourselves and sleeping a lot as well. For me, it was going outside and exploring by myself. For Saad, it was just staying indoors and doing your stuff on the computer, swiping Tinder and taking a bath. So we both have different ways of resourcing ourselves. There's another day that I spent by myself. I went to Granville and it was so nice. You know, I got to spend time in a cafe and just chill there, knit and listen to a podcast, which was I discovered it was one of my favorite things to do. C'était cool cette journée. Et après j'ai pris un bain. C'était vraiment nice. Là je me sentais trop bien. En plus j'écoutais un podcast genre on parlait de sexe, d'intimité et j'étais toute nue dans le bain et j'étais en train de me toucher. Ouais, j'étais genre ouais, le corps humain.
C'est cool.
Ouais, c'était nice.
J'arrive pas à me lever, Romy, j'arrive pas, je te jure.
N'importe quoi, vas-y, lève-toi.
Viens, on reste dans l'appart,
Non.
viens, on reste là, on commande de la bouffe et
Fuck you,
on fume de la
no.
weed.
We're going out
Okay.
today. Quand j'étais petite, j'avais peur des algues.
Moi aussi.
Ah? Non mais c'est magnifique. Le mouvement des vagues.
You look sad.
I'm tired.
Yes, you are.
Insomnia. Period. Hungry. Hangry.
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 Yeah. I had sex yesterday.
I did not.
She jerked off though.
I had a date in a brewery in East Vancouver with a girl that lived there, and she was so nice. We talked about minority issues, then went to her place, and I felt like I was a little bit kind of in love, and because we had great sex, we had a great night, we had great cuddles.
He picked me up. We had drinks at his place. He brought me to see a view from this little hiking trail et tout. We shared a vegan burger. He was vegan as well, so that was cool. And then I gave him a kiss goodnight, et puis c'était tout. That's it. Oh, and he gave me a salt and pepper in the shape of an avocado.
Thanks, Cole.
Thanks, Cole, for that. Every day, it's a highlight when I put salt on my food. How to put on a backpack 101. Okay.
It's so hard.
Vraiment, genre, the vibrations, you feel them times 20. Same with the sound, the planes are just very loud. It can be very angoissant, and you can bad trip easily because you're literally in a plane in the middle of the sky and you can't get out. Il est temps de terminer ce vlog. On est défoncé, salut.
Montreal, baby. Non, pourquoi je fais ça?
Pourquoi t'as dit ça? We both had an amazing trip despite the tensions and our different energies, but the key thing to remember from this
It's communication. Respect your
The other,
differences, and it's all a matter of balance.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for being a part of this journey. We hope you enjoyed it. Merci d'avoir regardé.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Oh, je suis fatigué.
Ouais, j'en ai marre.
Oh.
Les aventures de Saad et Romy, tout seul autour du BC, BC, BC. Les aventures de Saad et Romy, tout seul autour du BC, BC. Les deux n'ont pas l'expérience, mais sont là pour trouver ensemble. Les deux n'ont pas l'expérience, mais sont là pour trouver ensemble. On est là tous les deux, dans le parc à Victoria. On chante et on boit, et on dort dans les bois. Personne m'a dit que ce serait facile, même pas le gars sorti de l'asile. Non, Romy a un date ce soir, et moi je vais me masturber. Ferme la porte à clé, chaussettes sur la poignée. La pluie nous a nargués, mais on a continué. La pluie nous a nargués, mais nous on a continué. Hey, tu connais le refrain, les aventures de Saad et Romy. Les aventures de Saad et Romy. Les aventures de Saad et Romy. Seul autour du BC, BC, BC. Les aventures de Saad et Romy, Romy. d'expérience, mais sont là pour trouver un sens, et dont n'ont pas d'expérience, mais sont là pour trouver un sens, Et les aventures de saad et Romy, les aventures de saad et Romy.